So hello friends, how are you? Welcome to Tectobyte. Today I'm going to tell you about how to dual boot your PC. You know a lot of hype is going on for Windows 11, and many websites, third-party websites, are providing the testing version of Windows 11. So you can try that. I also want to try that. So I thought, without uninstalling my previous window, I must first try that Windows 11. I thought dual boot is the best option to have a glimpse of the new window. So today I'm going to show you how to dual boot Windows 11 and Windows 10 at the same time. So I will tell you some steps, so you have to follow those steps. And so first of all, you need to download that Windows 11 ISO file. I will provide the download link in the description below. सो आप वहाँ से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। जो मेरी हिंदी मतलब जो इंग्लिश नहीं समझते हैं उनको हिंदी में बता देता हूँ मैं कि मैं डाउनलोड लिंक जो है इसका, उसको मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ, वहाँ से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू नीड टू हैव सम स्पेस फॉर द विंडोज़ टू इंस्टॉल. Right now local disk C is the main drive in which Windows 10 my main primary OS is installed. So you need to find another drive on which you can install Windows 11. So first of all you have to download the Windows from that link, ISO file, and then and then there is a software called Rufus. You know, I don't know the pronunciation of this software, but everybody call it Rufus. So you have to download Rufus to make a bootable pen drive. So you must have a pen drive at least 8 GB or 8 GB or more than 8. First of all, the process is you need to download Rufus in your system. So when you first time start the Rufus, the screen will show up like this. I will zoom in. The screen will show up like this. So you have to plug in your USB device on the USB port. Now when you plug it in, the name will show here like CCOMA. This is the pre-default name of Windows. Actually I had already done this process, so it's showing there Windows 11 pre-default name. So you have to select your device name here, like your pen drive is SanDisk or HP, anything, any brand. It will show here with the name of the pen drive and with the storage. So next you need to select this disk or ISO image. Then you have to select the image like this. We have an image file here, and I select this. Another thing you need to notice, you have to change the partition scheme to MBR, or if you don't know whether your system supports MBR or GPT, you have to go to My Computer and then click on Manage. Here you will see Disk Management, and here is my secondary disk. So policy volumes. Here you see the partition style, master boot record. So you have to select the partition style as mentioned here. So here is master boot record. So I have to select master boot record here, MBR. So you can boot on GPT, but GPT style is a little bit complex. I will talk about it in some other video. So MBR, and then you have to name. You can name yourself, or it will pick up the name by default. And NTFS and 4096 bytes cluster size is already set. So you have to click on the start button. It will take up to 30 to 35 minutes, or maybe depending on your system. And it will show here ready status and full green line. So after that you have to close this and open the pen drive. Now the other process is you have to restart your computer and boot from the pen drive. If you know how to boot from pen drive, then it will be a very simple process. But if you don't know, I will tell you how to boot that. So every different laptop has a different boot key, or you can say boot menu key, where you can select. Like my laptop is MSI, so I have a F11 key where I can select the boot device. So let me restart my computer. So in the process I got an error that this Windows cannot be installed on MBR format. So we need to choose a disk which has a partition style of GPT. So I did a partition of my main primary drive, that is local disk C. I managed to shrink out 63 GB space from this drive. So now I will proceed with the steps and try to install Windows on this shrinked space, that is 63.3 GB. So the procedure is restart the system. You need to plug the pen drive and press on your boot key. Like in this case my boot key is F11, so you need to figure out what's your system's boot key. So when the system is starting up, you need to continuously press the boot key F11, 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 and there you will see a pop-up. There are two drives from which you can boot. If I boot from Windows Boot Manager, the system will boot to my primary OS. So I need to boot from the Sony Storage Media. So I will press enter and wait for the next process. The screen like this will appear on your system. So you need to select your time and currency format and keyboard. So here the option is install now. Then click on this option. So after that setup will take some time, and another pop-up will be displayed there. Like here you need to select I don't have a product key. Actually, I don't have a product key right now. So I want to install Windows 11 Pro. You can install any version according to your preference. So Windows 11 Pro, and click on the next button. Accept the Microsoft. So after clicking the window, that drive, the installation is in progress. You can see it will take like 15 to 20 minutes or depending on your system. So I will fast forward this way and we will move to next step after this. Make sure you plug out your device, plug out your USB device. So basically the main purpose of this video is over. We had dual boot this system. Actually I don't know why Windows 10 is showing there two Windows 10 options are coming there, as it will create a confusion, but although I don't have any solution for that, but I will try my best to figure out that. And here are the steps you will have to perform in order to make the Windows 11 work. So if you like this video and want to support my efforts, so you can subscribe my channel and you can like also. And so thank you guys.